Welcome back to my channel. We're here at Target. I heard they had a sale on cheese.
Alright, I've seen videos of this cat, but his shirt's got his face on it, and oh man. Alright, so for a while now, people in my comments have been asking me to discuss Niko the Avocado, and you know, I know like everybody else, I've seen like the snippets of this guy eating like grotesque amounts of food, and the weight that he's gained in like a few years is just astronomical. But I never really knew the extent of how much of a character this motherfucker was until I began watching his videos. Now, I clicked on one randomly the one day, and this is what I saw, and honestly, it blew me the fuck away. Like, homeboy at the beginning of the video was once this dude. That's insane to me. Like, it's night and day. Now, if you know who Nik the Avocado is, then you're probably like, man, we already know this shit. This is me getting introduced to this guy and what he is. So, if you already know about Nik, this probably ain't the video for you. But if you want to know about him, it's probably a very good starting place. Because, yeah, homeboy really looked like this, like, what is this, 4 or 5 years ago, I'm going to assume, give or take. And in that time, because of mukbangs and shit, he's morphed from this into this. Now, this has got to be some type of, like, illness or something, so I'm not going to go too hard about the weight gain and all that, because it's honestly can be a cruel motherfucker. But let me just say this. There are a lot of people, and I've seen countless videos of people saying, man, this guy eats too much, he needs help. But, you know, he's still doing what he's doing here, Niko the Avocado, and most recently I saw a picture of him on a fucking breathing machine, and if that's the point he's at now, then I really hope to God he has stopped. Now, last time I looked on his channel, he hasn't uploaded in about 3 months, and, you know, that's a good thing, I guess, but I haven't really looked into him any further to tell if he's still eating this much, and if he's still doing this lifestyle. And never fucking mind, because I just went on Twitter and found this picture of old Nik on a breathing machine eating like more Taco Bell to feed a fucking impoverished family for like the next 2 weeks. This is fucking wrong. Like, right? This is the equivalent to watching like someone with a fucking hole in their neck smoke a cigarette. I tell you what though. If DC's ever looking to cast like a portly Joker, I'm pretty sure Nikocado could fill that role in quite nicely if he's functioning. And also, I just noticed he's wearing that fucking shirt with his face on it again. I don't know, something about people wearing shirts with their own face on it has always made me crack up. Like the one fucking 4th grader in South Park who has his fucking face on his shirt. You know the one if you know South Park, but I'm getting off topic. The thing with Nikocado is this. I genuinely wanted to learn about this guy after getting some comments, and like I said, I knew a little bit about him, but I wanted to start watching his videos, and so I went on his page, and I scrolled down a little bit, and like, so this is what I ran into? It tells me 2 things seeing that right there. Number 1, it tells me I can get away with a lot more than I originally thought on YouTube. And number 2, it tells me that even with a big fan base like that, Nikocado is still thirsting for them views. And he's also thirsting for whoever that fucking dude is he's kissing on. I found out that's his mate. And apparently his mate went through the same weight transition as him, which is pretty fucking sad. But I thought it'd be important to bring up the whole clickbait aspect, because I saw this and I immediately thought, alright, this motherfucker posted that for clicks, but maybe he was just desperate. I don't know the guy too well, but then I realized that he did it 3 goddamn times in a row. Like, is this some Lady in the Tramp bullshit? Like, why the fuck are you kissing in front of so many plates of food? So I see that shit and I think, damn, this motherfucker's really willing to do anything to get those views. I mean, that's not doing much. He's just kissing on his boyfriend, but it's still pretty fucking, like, still pretty desperate to make your fucking, your thumbnail that, knowing that people will click it. Most likely some weirdos, but, it made me think, like, what else will Niko the Avocado do for views? And it got my brain jogging, and it made me think of the reason to make this video. People who know Nicholas Cabo Wabo more than me will probably tell you that if this is the reason. If it's not, I don't know. But I'm going to tell you my opinion off of just watching a few Niko Avocado videos and seeing videos of him eating mountains of food. I think Niko Avocado's doing this just for the views, and I know that's a huge hot take. You know, I bet no one's ever given that one away before, but I really wonder if this is less of an eating addiction and more of an addiction to views itself, more of an addiction to clout. And the only way Nick knows he'll get clout is if he keeps gorging on camera. Now, while watching through some of Nick's videos, he does come off as a pretty funny, out there character. Like, in some instances, in other instances, he's just fucking weird, but his timing on things, you know, Nick could be a good comedy YouTuber, but without the whole context of the food behind him and everything else, I don't think it'd be the same. So, it just really makes me think, you know, as an outsider looking in, is Niko Avocado doing this shit for the views or because he loves the food? It's probably a bit of both, you know. He wouldn't eat that much food if he didn't love it, but maybe he sees it as his only alternative to make a living. I don't know. In the small chance that Niko Avocado hears this, homeboy, you could probably make bread if you could probably get a reality show at this point. Because every video of this motherfucker is over like 2 million views, or like a million at least. I mean, shit. So it's sad to see what views and numbers and clout can do to a person, if that is in fact the cause, which I'm just assuming it is. I do want to watch some more of these videos. It's morbid curiosity because they're fucking hard to watch, man. Watching someone just gorge like that, like, it's fucking disgusting. Mukbang videos, they're gross to me. I don't get the appeal behind that shit in any way, shape, or form. I think it's just fucking weird. But I think at the end of the day, you just gotta remember that, unlike a lot of the fucking weirdos I cover on this channel, to my knowledge, Niko Avocado's never done anything, like, inherently terrible. So I don't want to see any bad done to the guy. He just seems like he's in a really, like, fucked up mental place and is focusing too much on either his appetite or anything else, not on his health. Because, you know, that can't be good, man. Being on a breathing machine and still fucking gorging like that. And that wasn't the only picture I saw either. There was a picture of him with Taco Bell in front of him, the one I showed you. There was a picture of him with other food in front of him, looked like a bunch of Burger King or McDonald's. Like, dude is fucking feasting wherever he's at. But so far, after watching some Niko Avocado videos and seeing what this dude's all about, it's sad. Like, don't get me wrong, it's sad, but, like, I can't watch more than 5 minutes of each of his videos, other than the little, like, outbursts he has, which is, like I said, it's fucking, look, it's not my style of comedy, but I'll say this, there's definitely an audience out there who would love that shit. Like, I'm pretty sure my little cousins have shown their mom that shit, like, on TikToks at family parties, come up to me and go, oh my god, do you know Niko Avocado? They're showing, like, my mom, their mom, and they're all cracking up at this dude's fucking little quirks. My mom before told me that Niko Avocado reminded her of Raven, and That's So Raven. I don't know if that's more disrespectful to Raven, or I just don't know what that is. All I know is Niko Avocado has an audience, and I think if you don't show them the grotesque amount of food that he eats, maybe the dude would find a fucking career otherwise, but I don't know. I don't watch enough video to know if this dude's just a one-trick pony and just has those weird reactions and that's it, but from the little bit I watched of him, like I said, it seems like this dude has, like, some type of talent that keeps people coming back. I can't think people keep coming back to watch him stuff his fucking face. If they really are watching that dude to watch him eat, what the fuck is wrong with people? Because that's the only parts of the video I don't watch. I only watch the parts where this dude's, like, acting like a fucking loon. Like, I've told y'all before, I find comedy in the absurdity of things, and Niko Avocado is an absurd character who I may make a follow-up video on and might want to dive into deeper. I saw that he was just going at critical, and he's really just trying to gain clout off of anyone who makes videos on him. He won't be doing that off me. I'm not big enough, clearly. Matter of fact, I don't think there are many humans walking this earth that are bigger than Niko Avocado in more ways than one. Ladies and gentlemen, that was just a video I wanted to make talking about something different, someone that I've seen a lot of people ask me to talk about. And, you know, I found these couple videos I watched of him funny, and I wanted to give you all my take on what I saw and what I think. And it's sad. I think Homeboy can improve, but I think he eats all that much for clout, man. That's just my opinion. If y'all have other opinions and you want to enlighten me to the world of Niko the Avocado, drop that shit in the comments. I'll gladly hear y'all out. If you think this video sucks, drop it a dislike. If you liked my shit, drop me a subscribe. I'll probably be uploading a lot more videos like this. And I feel like this is a video my girlfriend would more likely enjoy, but I feel like if you like to watch a good dumpster fire, anyone will like to watch this. So if you've made it to this point of the video, I want to thank y'all for sticking by, and you can expect many more shits like this coming along. It's Chris Chan's trial week, so there will be a couple more Chris Chan videos coming along, and then the Smoke Show, probably this coming Friday. I missed last week because a lot of shit was going down. I was all up and down the coast for my little cousin's birthday, and that shit got wild, and I'm still pretty goddamn hungover. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Roll up a fat-ass blunt for me, and well, no matter what you do, no matter how big you get online, no matter how much money you make, never sell yourself out and become something like Niko Avocado. Never put your health secondary to your career. Just never go that fucking far, alright, ladies and gentlemen? Because watching these videos tells me one thing. I gotta put down the cheeseburger and pick up another pack of cigarettes. I don't know why that taught me that, but it is what it taught me.